Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Anna from Anna K Cards, and today I'm going to give you some tips, techniques, and products I used to make this most adorable and fun card. So what I did first was, once again, I love making my own backgrounds, and I love mixing and matching products from different companies. So I started with this, it's a postage stamp background die cut from waffle flour. It looks like this, and it cuts out this postage edge, and it also cuts out the holes along the edges to create a postage collage die. And waffle flour also sells an accompanying stencil, so you can stencil and match it up and stencil in backgrounds on the collage die. And also they sell specific other stencils and stamps that would really be a one-layered stencil stamp postage card look, but I wanted to add a lot more dimension to this card. So I just used the this postage collage die on its own, and then went to other products to make this card. So after I die cut this from just regular Nina Solo White cardstock, I then put it in a splatter box that I have. And then I went ahead and I used these Distress Oxide sprays. I used Faded Jean, this is by Tim Holtz and Ranger, and Mermaid Lagoon. And I just had fun. I just sprayed the cardstock, sprayed it around to, to get to the color I wanted to get, and then mixing and matching those two colors to get the shading I wanted. And then I let it dry. And then after it dried, I wanted a little bit more on the background instead of just the sprayed look. So I got this pretty pink Posh heart stencil that I've used on several other cards, and I put it on top of the blue background. And then I used this Distress Oxide ink called Salty Ocean, and I just stenciled over with a blender brush. And then as you can see in here, you can see the little hearts in the background. So that's just adding more dimension and interest into the background. And it was like a heart themed card, so that added to the theme of the card. And then I went to another company, and this one's called My Favorite Things, and I've used their stamps in previous cards. And this is the little piglet stamps here. And I stamped out these 3 images here. And actually the hearts came from another stamp set, which is also My Favorite Things, with a matching die. So all of these have matching dies with them. So I used Express It cardstock because I knew I wanted to use alcohol ink markers, and they blend so well on the Express It cardstock. So I went ahead and I stamped with VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and it stays wet a little bit longer. So I used this embossing clear powder by Ranger, and so it gave it like a shiny edge. And also when you color in, it prevents it from the black ink from bleeding into your image. So I love that. And then I kind of decided where I wanted to situate each of the stamped images in the postage stamp collage, and the hearts as well. And then I went and got another product. This is Lawn Fawn, and I die cut out these clouds because it looks, with the wings and the arrow, kind of wanted to give it like they're in the sky. So I die cut out these cloud dies from Lawn Fawn, and I said, I wonder if the sentiments can also fit in the cloud, so I wouldn't have to add an extra sentiment strip. And then once again, another tip is I kind of made it general. Like sometimes you see these inside the card, and then the outside has to be very specific sentiment, but instead to go backwards, I used these sentiments. I found the cloud die cut size that would fit the sentiments directly from the stamp set. And I stamped them onto the clouds, and so that way the inside, I can make this an anniversary card, I can make this a birthday card, I can make this a thank you card. So on the inside, I could add a different sentiment, like thank you, happy birthday, happy anniversary, you know, happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day. And I could add images. I can add more clouds. I can add more of these stamped images. Here's even a cloud stamped image. And I could add those, or hearts even, die cut hearts, and I can add them into the card so it's all, the inside is cohesive with the outside. I wanted to add a little bit more sparkle to the outside, so I used this, it's a Wink of Stella glitter brush. So it's like you paint it on. You can when you unhook it, it's like a paint. It's like, it looks like a paintbrush with glitter on it. It's so cool. And it doesn't interact with the alcohol ink. So I just painted some glitter onto the cards. You can see right here the little shine. I thought that was so cute. So I went ahead and did that, and it dried, and the glitter doesn't come off once it's dry. So what I wanted to go more also, another tip is I wanted, since this was, the collage die was smaller than a regular A2 size card. This is an A2 size card. So I wanted to add more of the postage theme to it as well. So I found this background, another frame die, and look, it has kind of like it reminds me of like a posted edge. So I die cut that out of white, because I wanted also the background, so when you look through it, the dots, when you look through it, you know, there's a white, so it stands out. You can really see the postage collage look to the die. So I went ahead and die cut this out of white cardstock and placed it behind the postage collage die, so you can see through the white. So because this was white, and I really wanted this postage edge of this outer die to show, this outer frame die to show, I decided to make my actual card base out of a blue cardstock. So for my stash, I went and found several blue cardstocks, and I found the one that would really match with my background sprays that I put on here, and oxide inks. So I actually have a blue cardstock base, which is totally fun. And so those are some tips, techniques, and products I used to make this most adorable little piglet Cupid card. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye.